Good morning. And did I not want to wake up today? Good morning to everyone. Man, bed sounds a lot more fun right now, but let's do this. Happy Friday. Good morning, Nejmu. Good morning, Nico. Good morning. Friday indeed. We have NFP. It's gonna be crazy. See profit, take profit day. I really want to get out of this pretty quickly. I'm not interested in taking big losses today. So we'll see if we can walk out with some green. Happy Friday, NFP. We are at a pivot point. Just got up to current overnight high is right at that pivot point around 900. We got a long ways to go to the downside if we're going to fill the gap or gap fill play. If bulls are in control and they want overnight or they want all-time highs, are we going to see all-time highs today? Well, we'll get an idea a little later. Surprised we haven't had a pullback on NFP. Usually NFP you get a couple hundred points up, couple hundred points down, and some volatility. Now they had a nice little ascending channel push right here, and they're continuing to push. So let's see how it plays out. Bulls seem to be in control. 4 minutes for the casino to open, 3 minutes for the casino to open. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday, last day of the week. I got to get out of here pretty early, so I'm hoping to be here for about an hour max, win, lose, or draw, and start enjoying the weekend. Mr. Jesse James, good morning, sir. Good morning to everyone. Appreciate you all tuning in. NFP push right to that pivot point, right around where was the pivot point, or where is the pivot point? Right around 895, call it 900, pushed right up to there. Take a little bit of consolidation and no pullback yet. I was expecting a little bit of a bigger of a pullback. So let's see what the open does. We do have a long way to go for settlement. Gap fills love to be filled, but bulls seem to be in control. We are in an ascending channel coming in from earlier in the overnight. See what happens. Happy Friday. I think we all say this a lot and then end up breaking the rules. It's Friday. Friday rules. Don't take a big bad loss. Keep it small. Enjoy the weekend. Mr. Structure. Good morning. Today I will not be trading any straight to funded or sim funded accounts at all. It's my rule for NFP. Plus it's Friday. Really don't want to enjoy my weekend if I take a loss. Mr. Christopher Zazek, good morning, but I will be trading or copy trading some evals. All right, casino opens in 2 minutes. Almost tempted to short this pivot point right off the bat, but I don't want to gamble a little later. All right, casino opens in 45 seconds. Good morning to everyone. VWAP all the way down to 800 moving averages on the higher 5-minute and 15-minute all the way down there as well. And looking like a juicy short. But it is NFP. See profit, take profit. It'll be choppy today. Careful. All right, here's the calm before the storm. Let's go. Casino opens in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And they're off to the races. Such a juicy looking short, man. Let's see if we get a test of those levels up there. Pivot point touch again at 900. Zen Trader, good morning, brother. Good morning. Good morning to everyone. All right, here we go. Pivot point touch, overnight high. They popped it. Let's try a short. Ooh, saw the trap there and got out. Gonna be choppy. See profit, take profit. Still want to short this area. Don't you trap me. Don't you trap me. God damn it, trap me again. All right, I'm going to have to get out of this pretty quick. Come on. You know you want to come down, NQ. You know you want to come down. And in. Flush it. Flush it. Flush it. Flush it. Flush it. Damn. Trap. There we go. Flush it. No flush. No flush. There we go. Come on. I'm gonna have to get out. Not liking it. Not liking it. Not liking it. Wow. Trap in there. And trap me nicely there. Come on, flush it already. Jeez. All right, I think it's a trap. Not happening. Not happening. Flush it. All right. Not happening, huh? Doesn't want to flush. Can't flush. Gotta get out. Can't flush. What the hell? What are the 200 SMA? Come on. There you go. All right, I'm done. I'm done. That should have been a clean flush. Nasty NASDAQ playing dirty tricks on me on a Friday. All right, guys, we got a little trade there. That was not pretty. It's toying. And then when I finally get out, it's going to flush, right? Right to the 200 SMA. But it is choppy. That's NFP for you. So today is see profit, take profit, little scalps here and there. I am messing with this. Need to get out of here. One more trade. That's what she said. One more trade. All right, so we just tapped the 20 SMA on the 5-minute. That was my exit. If we take a look at the 5-minute, just didn't see quicker break. Not to say it won't break, but I'm not going to mess with volatility or this chop and get stuck in a rip up. All right, there's the short. It's playing out. So we'll let it go. We caught a little bit of that. And it is in a descending channel, if you can see this descending channel. But I think I'm going to wait for a little bit. Today is see profit, take profit. You overstay your welcome and you'll be toast. Pretty much. Or size down. Size down. All right, coming for VWAP at 200 SMA around 800. Pivot point is down at 780. My original short, I was looking for a quicker play to that 200 SMA, but this chop, not entertaining any bad drawdown today. It's Friday. One-to-one trades. DJ, good morning, sir. All right, we're coming for that 200 SMA VWAP touch, potentially the pivot point touch down around 780. So let's see if it calms down. Otherwise, up about $700 on that account. It's my copy trade account, so I may be done. All right, it's in a tight descending channel, playing the ups and downs, little rubber band action within the channel, though. But bears seem to be taking control of this. So, one thing I've learned about these descending channels, don't try to long it. All right, that's the top of that channel. They're taking the pullback there right now. Channel is still in play. Today, see profit, take profit. Or scale down with your micros. I'm going to wait for a little longer. I'd like to get one more trade in. That's usually when you blow accounts. I'm already 700 bucks up on these accounts. And the 300K, which is the, hold on, let's take a look at the news. So today, obviously NFP below expectations, yet the market is ripping right now. Wow. Go back to the market. So my master account, in other words, the account that I'm trading today is the one up in $700 in the green. That's the one you've been seeing me take some trades. We also have the chat account, which is a 300K, which is up $247. That's where some of the traders, some of the viewers actually get to trade it. So the chat account is up 245 bucks. How-to videos, 901 and done for the day. Nicely done, how-to videos. I'm looking for one more. Ooh, that was the bounce, huh? But you just can't trust this price action. Hop on and you'll get trapped. All right, so maybe let's look for another test of this before I try a long. Although, so far, like I said, I've taken about 3 trades since NFP. I'm 700 bucks in the green per account. Not trading any straight to funded or sim funded accounts today. That's my rule for NFP. I don't touch those. We are trading a ton of evals today. That Tradesyncer is loaded. But I'm up already 700 bucks, so I may leave it at that. I got to get out of here literally by 7:30. So we'll see. How-to videos, do you believe will break the all-time high? That's what everybody's talking about. Today is the day. Today's the day. But usually when you have too much hype around all-time highs or potential push to all-time highs, the market just flushes them out. And, well, you can't really base it on this. NFP came in hot, right? Below, let's take a look at unemployment rate. Oh no, the unemployment rate came in at expectations. Came in a little higher than the last report. Non-farm payrolls came below expectation. Unemployment rate 4.3 at expectations, but higher than the previous report. All right, so surprisingly, uneventful NFP open. I was expecting a little more fireworks on this. Let's take a look at where the 15-minute opening range is looking like. Oh, the market just did a brutal flush, huh? 6:30. Set alt. Okay, got 15 minutes. All right, let's take a look at the 15-minute opening range. There it is. Yeah, the market's trapping today. You fall for some of these candles and try to FOMO in. You gotta be in there for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, flip it, or you're getting flushed out. Either direction. Today, I got to get out of here early. I'll see if I can get one more trade in. Usually that's when you blow accounts. I'm already $700 over what, 3 trades here, 4 trades. Those scalps and respecting the price action. Don't trade sim funded or straight to funded accounts on NFP. But I am trading a ton of Tradesincers loaded today. Hopefully we don't get any Tradeify issues. I did get caught in Tradeify outage yesterday around 3 Eastern. I came back for power hour and I got caught in that nastiness. You couldn't close. It was just literally blank. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, I just missed the entry there. Oh, man, stop yapping away. That was a clear entry. For a scalp, obviously. Scalps. Scalps. We're talking scalps today. Market going nowhere. Market is going nowhere. I mean, you can literally long the middle of that range or short the middle of the range. Eventually, you'll get bailed out. Oh, man. Well, happy Friday, everyone. I didn't even want to wake up today, but here. Chop Fest included here. A lot of consolidation. Usually that's going to signal a big move. Got to try not to get trapped in the wrong direction here. All right, Bullsy Bulls starting to make their move. Going back to that pivot point, 895. Opportunity awaits. Good morning, brother. Good morning to everyone. Appreciate you all tuning in. And trying to break through that pivot point. I'm messing the top. I'm not messing with tops because that's what happens right there. Get excited on these candles and bye-bye. See profit, take profit, baby. We're in a 50, 70 point range of a chop fest. Don't mess with it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Nicolas Gomez. Hello from the other side of the ocean. Good afternoon and good evening to you, brother. All right, bulls are looking to push here. I'm getting tempted. I'm getting tempted for another quick scalp here. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Don't trap me. Don't trap me, goddamn NQ. Giving it. Don't you dare trap me. Don't you dare trap me. Don't you dare trap me. Don't you do it, NQ. Push. And that's the weakest push I've ever seen. Not doing it. Not liking it. It's not giving me the push I like. Christopher Zazek needs Viagra. It needs a whole lot of juice. All right, is it going to happen now? I'm going to let that one go. Today, see profit, take profit. Don't you dare take drawdown today, boys. Drawdown will cost you. See? Drawdown will cost you. Look at that. You don't mess with it today. You don't. It's trapping, baby. I know NFP. I've fallen too many times victim to NFP. You see the play or you don't and you get out. All right, now let's look for this 50-minute opening range breakout. That could be a juicy play to the downside. NFP, you respect NFP. If you think you've figured out the market, today's the day it punishes you. You're in a trade and it's not going in your way and quickly, get out. If you see profit, take it. That was a beautiful trap they set up there. The break of the pivot point. Anybody kind of like me, anybody including myself trying to play the breakout of that pivot point got flushed. Flushed for being greedy. Jesse in a short, nicely done. You got that nice candle there. What a candle. Now the funny thing is, in true NQ fashion, there was no continuation on that flush. That was basically stopping out all of the breakout players on that pivot point and the 15-minute opening range breakout. So, doesn't mean it won't happen. It just flushed everybody out. And now you got to make decisions to hop on this breakout again. Shit, do I want to try this? Do I want to try this one more time? I think I'm pushing my luck. NFP, you got to stay away. Stay away. Stay away. Jesse James, I'm in an ES short. It just doesn't want to go. Yeah, well, got a nice candle there, but I think we're going to the upside. I think NQ is just playing dirty. You just got to take a ton of drawdown to get your move. All right, let's switch over to Heikin-Ashi candles so I get my mind off of the chart. Let's switch over to Heikin-Ashi 5-minute. Let's see what the... Ooh, the Heikin-Ashi candles are telling us stay the hell out. Look at those wicks on both sides. Switch over to Renko. Let's take a look at Renko 5-minute. Ooh, Renko all the way down. No longing, boys. No longing. Whoops, where's Heikin-Ashi again? Let's go Look at those wicks. Let's stay on the Heikinashi 5-minute for now until it starts smoothing out a little bit. Smoothing out. We do know that we're in a range. I mean, if you're a range trader, this is the range. Short the top, long the bottom, but don't overstay. Otherwise, you'll see profits vaporize pretty quickly. So we are in this range. Let me see. Does this have... yes. Here's the range. Till it breaks out, stay out. Or scalp it. Get greedy. I get confused with this, so let me... right there. And let's switch back to my 1 minute. So it's been toying with us in that range, up and down, up and down. I don't know if I'm ready to long this bottom though. That is typical NFP. It's actually a forgiving NFP. You're in an 60, 70 point range. Usually those ranges on NFP could be 100, 120, and you get caught in that whiplash. Okay, here comes the break to the downside or another trap. I ain't messing with it. Tempted to trap me too many times today. One too many times. I do have to get out of here early today, so I'm going to hang out for maybe another 20 minutes. It's Friday. Got to enjoy the weekend. A lot of stuff with the fam. Is that as easy as it is? Just long that bottom? It is range-bound trading until it breaks, right? Frank, it got me 3 times, 3 combines. Oh, man, Frank, I'm sorry to hear. Yeah, today is just, you can't hold. If the trade's not going in your favor quickly, it's the day to get out. And you've seen me get out pretty quickly on 2 of those trades. Had I not, would have been flushed out. We are up in the green, $700 in all the accounts. The 300K is up $247. The 300K is the chat account. That's the account that you guys can call out in the chat, call your trade, and we place it. So the 300K is up $247. Peter Chan took the opening trade last night. I actually accidentally traded it this morning, so added to it, but I don't trade that one. That is for the chat. So the master account, 770. Again, I'm not trading sim funded or funded accounts today, or just evals. Got a ton of evals, and we're up at Tradesyncer right now, 700, between 740 and 770, depending on the prop firm per account. So that could be it. That could be it for today for me. Viv for short, my internet is not playing nice today. Well, today is the day to not trade Viv for short. So look at that chop. Oh, look at the man over here. Look at it. Look who's here. You going to a business class today? You getting hired? All right, brother. I'll be out in a second, all right? You look sharp. I love it. So that's part of the reason I got to get out of here. My son's got a career day or something like that, and he's getting hired. He's going in sharp. Ooh, is this the breakout to trap all of us? Short it? Short it? Should I short it? Hold on, let me take a look at this. Short the breakout of the 15-minute opening range, or is that another trap and pushes you right back? I can't short VWAP. Are you kidding me? Short it. So VIV for short. Today's the good day for internet to go down. This is nasty price action. NFP. If you get it in the wrong direction, you'll cry. Although they're breaking that 50-minute open range, I don't feel comfortable shorting VWAP on a first touch. I don't know about that. Oh, breaking. I don't know if I'd feel comfortable trying to short VWAP on a first touch. Now, if they flush it, you can tell where the direction is going to go. Peter Chan took 4 points on the opening range breakout. Nice. La Renco Reina, happy Friday, young lady. Good to see you. Thanks for the hello. Hope you have a great weekend with your trading buddy. All right, so maybe this is a VWAP bounce and bottom of that range being tested to the upside, but ugh. Chop is real. I think I gotta do the right thing. I'm up 770. Why give it up? Why give it back to the market? Already pretty ugly trading as it is. Why give it back? All right, are they gonna come down to VWAP and that's it? All right, guys, I got some dad duties. I'll be right back. I'm going to let that thing calm down, flush, do whatever it wants, get it off my mind, and I will be right back. All right, what did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss here? Oh boy. Starting to break down. A little slow breakdown though. Still no continuation on it. Still no continuation on it. Frank loaded another combine, took my profit. I can sleep now. Frank, slowly but surely, brother. It's a process. Don't rush it. Glad you got some green, and walk out with your green for the Friday so you can enjoy the weekend. All right, so we're coming. Oh, this is where are we? Let's take a look at the 15-minute real quick. We're coming to a support area right here. Is this the 15-minute? Yes. Right there. That was last night's range. Where is hold on, I got distracted. Okay, so we're coming down. Gaps love to be filled. Gap closed all the way down at 670. Just touched a pivot point. So we did literally a pivot point to pivot point play, 900 to about 800. Choppy as hell, but that's what just played out. Now it's in a descending channel, and I ain't messing with that. I'm not messing with that. It's screwed with descending channels. Bears punish me. Everything is showing red. I'm looking at Hikanashi 5-minute. I'm looking at Renko. Red, red, red. Don't long it. Don't long it. Don't do it. Zen Trader's been shorting this to data low. Yeah, you mentioned that earlier, so you got a nice little juicy short going. I'm doing the scalps today. But it is in a descending channel. And I've paid dearly on Fridays with descending channels, so I'm not messing with it. No counter trend trading today. All right. Looks like direction is starting to build. Let's take a look at Mr. Peter Chan's Hikanashi on the 5-minute. Like a 5-minute candle finally with no wicks. And they close it somewhere down here. The question. Then we hop on to Mr. Jesse James Renko. Renko is just red, red, red. Don't long it. Don't long it. All right, and back to my world of counter trend trading. Let's long it right here. No, I'm kidding. McLovins, thank God the market has some common sense and not pushing all-time highs with a recession report. All right, guys, we're ready to long. We're going to long this falling knife. You all ready? No, I'm kidding. Learning my lessons. Learning my lessons. Go straight to funded. Yep, I agree, man. I ain't messing with a falling knife. Now, if they flush, I got to find a level to hop on a short, though. If I'm going to trade this, if I'm going to learn from the mistakes, I got to try to hop on a short. Question is where? Go straight to funded. Good to see you, man. Long time no see. Happy to see you here again. All right, that's a pretty bad overall turnaround of events here. See if there's continuation or typical NFP chop, and it pushes it right back up 100 points. The only thing with NFP, you can't trust it. You can't trust direction on NFP. When you do, bye-bye. at least for scalping purposes. All right, what candle panels are, okay, we're on the 5 minute. Let's switch back to the 1 minute. Again, descending channel, right? You don't mess with it. Not messing with that descending, or trying to long that descending channel. I'm not. Don't do it. Don't do it. They've been playing it up and down, the rubber bands in this descending channel to the T. It's a falling knife. Not messing with it. $200 EMA of 5 minute at 748. I've always wondered how the 200 SMA and the 200 EMA are different on time frames. So Peter is telling us the 200 EMA on the 5 minute is 748. Let's see what the, okay, so it just hit the 200 SMA on the 5 minute. See if there's a bounce there or a continuation. Continuation to the downside. Ooh, or a bounce at the 200 SMA. Is this where we long it? Zen Trader wants to go short on the account. All right, you mean you want to trade the 300K? Is that what you're saying? All right, hold on for a second. Hold on, let me see if I can do this quickly. See if I can do this quickly. All right, here's the chat account, 300K, Zen Trader. You can call it quickly. Let me know what you want to do. I'll take the trade. How many? I think I'm late. Let me know if you still want to go in. I think I'm a little late. I didn't have it set up. My apologies. Let me know if you still want to go in. This is the 300K chat account. This is the account that you guys trade. Then let me know what you want to do. Oh wow, it's flushing. I think it's too late. My fault. I didn't have it ready, so we'll hop back on. What did you guys say about news? Or is there news? All right, this thing's flushing. God damn it. God damn it. Let's go back to the 1 minute. Go. Still in that channel. Oh man. Scalp it for 20 points here potentially on that bounce. Don't long a falling knife. Don't do it. Don't do it. Lose. All right, guys, it keeps pushing down. I'll be right back. Zen, you got to let me know, or anybody who wants to trade the chat account. It's a 300K. You just got to let me know where you want to enter, your target, your stop, and we'll set it up. Man, she wants... There's your gap fill, man. For anybody who doubted the gap fill, it's going for Previous day close at 676. Power of these gap fills. Gaps love to be filled. That's all it was today. Was a choppy move to the gap fill. All right, about to hit current overnight low, just tap 695, and the full gap fill is at 683. Sorry, 676. No, 683. Yeah, that's right. All right. Next, like I said, 683 is the full gap fill. See how they're on NFP, they'll exaggerate that. And we'll see if we finally take a bounce long or let this thing flush. Opportunity awaits. Appreciate you, man. All right. So tapped overnight low at 695. Is the bounce? Is that a fake? I think I got, if I'm gonna hop on this, I gotta wait for the retest. So we'll wait. We're in the green. No need to give it back. I can get a little selective on the next trade. In the meantime, I got dad duties. I'll be right back. 20-point bounce on that area. I'll be back. All right, all right, all right. So no bounce, huh? A little trap there. See money, take money on that bounce. All right, we're still in this descending channel. Don't mess with descending channels anymore. I've paid the price enough. Fortunately, Tradeify does not have parallel channels, so you got to draw them, but it's all right. Nothing wrong with drawing your own channels. Keeps on moving. Now it's starting to flush it to the downside, but we were in that descending channel. You don't long that falling knife. Go straight to funded. Wanted to go lower. All right. Did we just tap? Did we just do the gap fill? Hold on. I was got back. Yeah, gap fill complete. Wow. All right. Here's where everybody's longing, right? The gap fill reversal. I've done that on a falling knife, and it's flushed me 20, 30 points, and that's what it's doing today. I'm not messing with it. This is my typical long gap fill reversal, but the trend is a little too strong today for me to hop on. Usually I would hop on this level. See if it plays out. With this momentum to the downside, it could be the trap for the longs playing the gap fill reversal. But it is the cheaper trade. In other words, even if you catch some drawdown to the downside, it is the cheaper trade. You just got to manage your risk. But with this push down, I wouldn't be surprised if they flush it pretty quickly, 40, 50 points to the downside, trapping longs in this area. Raquel Crypto Trader telling us it's a trap. It's a trap. Don't long it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, man. Freaking NFP. Freaking NFP. Next level, 612. If they do flush this 612, I ain't messing with it. All right. Straight to funded. Getting ready to trade the house account. Let me know. All right. They did exaggerate the gap fill or yesterday's close touch, but they haven't flushed it. Have not flushed it. Oh, potential bounce in the making, but I'm still watching this. Also, it's not the juicy. Ooh, well, who knows? Let me see. The counter trend trader in me is starting to get a little anxious. Wanting to counter trend this as usual. 23,549, 50%. Nice. All right, so again, the gap fill this was a classic gap fill play to the downside. Previous day close was 683. The overnight low was 695. And your previous day high was 708. So now we are technically in bear territory. Once we start closing below overnight low, we got three levels we're closing below. Previous day high, overnight low, and previous day close. This is bear territory. Don't long it. Christopher Zazek taking your green and running. Yep. I may do the same thing. As much as I want to take another trade, I'm up nicely on the master account and some of the copy trades I've been copying. Accounts I've been copying. 700 between 730 and 770, depending on the prop firm. The house account or the chat account is up at 247 for the day, and it is open for the chat to trade it. Let me know. Want to take a stab at it. Oh man, so tempted to long this. Why? Why does my mind want to long this? But if we hop on the Heikinashi world, let's take a look at the Heikinashi 5 minutes. Heikinashi 5 minutes is not giving us any green yet. No green. No verde. No verde. It's all red on Heikinashi. Straight to funded, long is coming. Yeah, it looks like they are bouncing this, man. As much as, like I said, this is usually a level I would hop on. That's your gap fill reversal, but I'm being a little cautious. It's a pretty sharp angle to the downside. It hasn't recovered yet. Could be consolidation for further downside. 612. Hooper's hopping on a long. At this point, I think I'll wait for a 4-hour level. We're around 612, 600. Bounces usually happen a little more dramatic. We got a lot of downside pressure. Opportunity awaits. Yeah, this is a sell model. I agree with you. I've fallen victim trapped in these types of price action. So staying away. Staying away. 600, 612 is the next area at this point. I'm not going to short it to that area either, but I will look at potential counter trend trade around 600, 612. See how much they want to exaggerate this gap fill. Gap fill reversal is always a solid play, but they flushed it now 40 points. That's the exaggerated gap fill, then potential bounce into making. But let's be patient. Yeah, we all know what a bounce looks like. We all know what a short squeeze is. This is not a short squeeze. This is not bullish behavior yet. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, guys, I literally got to get out of here pretty soon. Unfortunately, I got the weekend to enjoy. Thankfully, walking out with some nice green. The chat account, the house account is up 245 or 247. I'm up with some sloppy trading, sloppy scalps, 770 bucks across all my evals that I'm trading today. No sim funded, no straight to funded. Not trading anything that matters today. That's my rule for NFP. I don't touch it. I don't touch them. So far, no bounce. No bounce. And honestly, I probably would have gotten trapped on that previous day close gap fill reversal. Knowing me, I'd probably still be holding right now until it flushes me out. This pattern is... I've fallen trapped to this pattern a couple times. Not falling today. Although I do want to long it. You don't know, my mind right now is, it's funny how I'm battling. It wants to long this. It's a battle that I have with my my reversal trading or my contrarian trade approach. You learn. You learn. The devil in me is saying, long it. Long the gap fill reversal. They just exaggerated the gap fill. That's all it is. It's exaggerated. It's a long. Its evil heads are talking to me. Evil heads want me to get trapped with a long. Peter Chan, I agree. I'm waiting for the boner candle. It ain't happening yet. This is not a short squeeze bounce yet. Go straight to funded. The voices are telling me to long. You'll be all right. This is the bounce. Happy Friday, guys. I'm obviously already in vacation mode, ready to enjoy the weekend. Got some nice green. Waiting for the boner candle. Got about 10 minutes to do it before I got to get the hell out of here and enjoy the weekend. Jesse James is telling us it didn't hit the daily pivot point yet. I'm waiting now for 600 area, that's 612 area. It's looking like it's gonna flush right down there. Don't long the fallen knife, boys. Don't do what I've done on the last 2 or 3 times that we've seen the same price action to the downside. Don't do it. Cooper added at the bottom for the long. Hey, listen, Cooper, it's telling me to long too. I'm fighting my mind right now. I'm fighting my mind because it's Friday and I'm in the green and I don't want to kill it. But my mind is telling me long this, long this. Gonna be the juiciest long on the Friday. Eight. Yeah, I don't know about that. Let's see. This is where I get trapped. It's trapped me in this type of play multiple times. So now I'm waiting for 600 or next pivot point around 600, 612 area. Sorry, 600, 590 area. And if it flushes that pivot point, and I'm out of here. Just the directional day to the downside, and I don't need the pain. T Cooper, breaking your rules. Hey man, we all break rules. Just keep keep your risk managed. But you caught most of the down moves, so you got some nice green to play around with. So nicely done. Nicely done. All right, looks like this long is playing out though. It's consolidating. I'm still not getting trapped down there, but the level is holding for now. For now. But we are in that descending channel, which I think I've learned to respect descending channel. Especially with this angle. All right, if it breaks below that last wick, goodbye. 600, 590 next. Still no reaction. NFP wants pivot point, so I'm waiting. Just flush 780 pivot point, and now we're approaching that 590, 600 pivot point. Directional days like this, NQ has been known to flush them. All right, now we're starting to see a bounce. Everything in my mind has been sane. Can't do it, chat. I can't do it. It's Friday, and I gotta get out of here. 10 more minutes. What time is it? 7:36. Yeah, I gotta take my son to school. I want to see what happens. Even if it's a boner candle, even if it's the bounce, I'm not playing it at this point. I want to get stuck here for another hour trying to recover those against me, but I want to see the flush or the pop. It's teasing it. It's teasing it, but it's too close to a pivot point to not. That pivot point acts like a magnet. I would be very surprised if you don't come down to 600 to tap that pivot point. Very surprised. Being how close we are. Opportunity awaits. Look at the hourly candle. Sure, man. Let's take a look at the hourly. We got all the time in the world. Woohoo! Friend is your friend, right? There you go. Oh. All right, now that we're in the hourly, let's look at levels. So we're right here. That 600 should provide a little bounce area. If it doesn't, then we're coming down to potentially 550. It's got room for more. Pivot point for sure, 600. So 2 trades I would normally have taken and probably take a loss was the gap fill reversal. Right now, that gap fill reversal, I would have been in the red. Then I definitely would have taken or will take the 600, 590 pivot point bounce. But in the past, on these directional moves with these very aggressive moves to the downside, they flush those levels. So not touching that. I'm not touching it without a confirmation, I guess, is the learning lesson. All right, here comes the move. 600, 590 incoming. There it is. All right, so now pivot point touch. You got 200 SMA on the higher time frames coming around 580, 590. Oh man, you just got to play with higher time frame levels, higher time frame moving averages because it's NFP. Everything's going to be exaggerated. Still no takeoff. This is another level. Once we get down to around 600, normally I would take the long, but again, with this aggressive sell pressure, I ain't touching long. Today is the day where the contrarian in me loses or would lose. Let's stay patient. Ain't going to go down forever. But we got to wait for change of direction. All right, here we go. Pivot point touch down at 600, 590 for the 200 SMA on the 15-minute. Let's take a look at that touch. At this point, I'm probably not even going to entertain anything until we see 30-minute moving average touches. Here comes 200 SMA at 570. That area has provided resistance. Hasn't been tested for some time. 545, 550 area. Go back to the 1 minute. All right, pivot point touch. And usually on these directional days, you got other longs. So bulls tried to long the gap fill reversal and paid. Now bulls are trying to enter here at this pivot point bounce. That's the 600, 590. In the past, on these directional days, I think you guys seen me try to long a pivot point on a directional day like this. It flushes them pretty quickly, 30, 40 points, if it doesn't provide the bounce. So usually this is where you get your boner candle. I'm not convinced. That's why I'm not longing it. Usually what they've done on these major directional days is they trap those longs even worse and they flush them out quick, 30, 40 points in like 2-3 minutes on a pivot point. Because, hey, listen, everybody's looking at pivot points. Everybody has the same access, the same levels. Market makers play with ya. They play with ya. Peter Chan is warning you all, don't do it. Don't fight today's trend. Look at how aggressive the selling pressure is. Now I'm waiting for the trap here. This you guys, and this is again a learning lesson. This is why I'm not doing it today. Any other day without this strong selling pressure, I would have longed the gap fill, or if this was a pivot point, I would long and probably walked out with some nice green. That's 90-95% of the time how NQ moves. On a directional day like this, though, we flush the gap fill. So longs that tried to fill play the gap fill reversal, got flushed out. Now we're at a pivot point. This is where technically you play the bounce. You do have a 200 SMA level right there as well, providing some support. Now let's see if that's the bounce, or are they going to do what they've done on pivot points on directional days? They flush it pretty nasty. They give you a little bit of hope to stay in the trade, then they flush you right out. See how it plays out. And again, although most of us are trading prop firm accounts, the live traders are watching these same levels, right? Everybody's trading the same thing. Just doesn't mean the market is hunting our stops or our plays. They're hunting live traders that are using the same levels. All right, pivot point. Is this the bounce? Is this the relief bounce that the bulls desperately want? Or are the bears going to continue to punish? Switch back to Heikinashi. I think Heikinashi will be a part of my trading arsenal, especially that 5-minute. There's nothing here on the Heikinashi candles which change color based on price action changes. 5-minute Heikinashi has not indicated a change in direction. This is selling pressure. Even if we hop on to Renko, I'm assuming that is also, yep, there it is. Sell, sell, sell. Don't long it. Don't long it. And it's still in a tight little descending channel. I mean, this has happened multiple times. Ooh, they're flushing this pivot point. This is what I want to see. How chart patterns repeat themselves. They flush pivot points. So again, going back to normally how I counter trend trade, I would have entered this long, to be honest with you, around 600. It would have given me that hope, right? It gave me a little pop, stay in the trade. Your trade's going to play out, and then the flush. And this time it's being nice. We've seen 30, 40-point flushes on pivot points on directional days like today. It's usually the most aggressive play on these trend days, because they're trapping a ton of retail traders long in that level. HR looks like he hit his target. Fib level reached. Nicely done. All right, I gotta call it quits pretty soon, guys. I gotta spend the rest of the day with my son. Looking forward to it on his career day. But this was good to watch. I'm nicely in the green. It was good to see the same chart pattern that I've been caught in the past getting annihilated play out, and it does it every single time the same way. The same way. But don't fight it. Don't fight it. All right, if it really wants another pivot point, then we're looking at 500s. Wow. Peter Chan is done. Nicely done, sir. Have a great weekend, Peter. Thanks to your Heikinashi candles, I've stayed out. I love the 5-minute Heikinashi in terms of trend direction. Adding it to my arsenal. All right, guys, I think that's it. I can't be greedy. I got to be grateful. $770 up on all my accounts. The chat account or the house account is up $247. That was traded last night. So the chat account, for anybody new to the stream, is an account that you guys, the viewers, can trade. You just have to call out the trade in the chat and we'll take it. So house account up $247. I'm up 770 for the day across all the evals. I did not trade any straight to funded or any sim funded accounts today. That's my rule. I do not trade the important accounts on NFP. Just don't do it. Don't do it. And we'll end that on that note, guys. Don't do it. Don't do it. Have a great weekend. I appreciate everyone's support tuning in this week. We had a good week, closing in the green, nicely in the green for the week. No need to give it back. It was a good comeback after last Friday. Last Friday was brutal, for me at least. So have a great weekend. Appreciate you all. I'll be back on Monday morning. There is a new video, if you haven't watched it yet, on my channel as well, going over top 1 futures and some of the payout denials. Also doing some commentary on Tori Trades and her mega 250K drawdown trade that nobody seems to talk about the win. It was a bad trade, but there's always more to the story. Have a great weekend, everyone. Appreciate you all. Touch some grass. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy your families. Laters.